I'm going to reduce speed to 160.
Oh, these passengers are going to throw up in the back here, Jack.
I don't give a I'm getting them down. Apologies for swearing. I'm getting them down.
Oh, it's alright, I'll be beeped out. They're all
Get
a bunch
out. Right, I am recording my end. I'm saving onto hard drive with 200 gigs, so hopefully I don't run out. And that... Oh, go on. What's that? What?
Oh, you're absolutely joking. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've been recording for half an hour, and my microphone's not picked up a word.
Oh, you're joking.
Why has it not been doing anything? Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Jack has been nailing it, though, so we're just going to carry on. It.
So, have they actually heard anything from you?
Not a word. I don't know why it's not picked up on that. I think it's because I turned my audio mixer off earlier.
Maybe. Okay. Well, welcome to the video, everyone.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Christ. Oh, I'm so annoyed at that. Why has it done that? Normally it's always set up to my audio mixer, but oh well. So Jack and I are using your controls today, which is this plugin thing that I was showing you earlier on. I'm going to blur out my session code there so you can't see what this was. I don't think that really matters much. But I'm going to be in the right-hand seat. Jack is in the left-hand seat. I've got his avatar set up there, just so it at least puts a person in the seat. But this is our first time using this. We haven't tested this season before coming on here. Another thing I explained earlier, I've got two massive ulcers here at the bottom of my mouth, and I can't really speak properly, so I apologise if I slur any words. Anyway, thank you very much, Jack, for getting us set up so far. We're going to fly down to Jersey today from Liverpool.
Liverpool
it's
information
going to be an
echo.
absolute belter, I think.
Time 1920.
I'm all annoyed now because I've
Liverpool
not had my
information
audio on. But
Foxtrot.
oh.
Time
It happens,
195.
I don't know why my radio's just changed to that, but we'll go with it. Problem is the radio's off, but I think it's like...
It doesn't matter whether it's actually off in the sim.
Yeah, it's... I think because it's just fly-by-wire. Ah, lovely. If you write .com both in your vPilot chat, it's going to disable your com2. So you know in the text where you can write in a text box
in messages.
vPilot? Yeah. Right. .com both. I'll send you the command. Hang on.
Oh, literally just like that.
Yeah.
No other text either side of it.
No other text either side of it. Just write that, and you'll see.
See, com receive both now on.
Oh, hang on. 2 secs.
So yeah, while Jack has just nipped out for a second, I'm really sorry about that because normally I always record using OBS. I always record using this headset. For some reason, it has decided to default away from my audio mixer, so I'm really not sure what's happened there. So half an hour's recording wasted, but we're not going to go through everything all over again. Jack has been expert in setting the plane up, getting everything prepared in the right order and doing it all right. I'm using my little clipboard today. This is a document I set up just for my own records, just to sort of, I don't know, note things down when I'm speaking to ground and obviously to tower and so on in VATSIM, because we're going to be flying more and more in VATSIM now going forward and making sure that we do that as often as possible. But this is literally the first time we've used this software. We have literally downloaded it today, just opened it and done it, and it's worked straight away. It's really impressive, and it's your controls, and you can get it on GitHub, but it's really, really cool. I might actually pop a link in the description as well, if I'm clever enough to remember that. I've also set up some custom cameras here, so I'm just using Alt-1, Alt-2, Alt-3, and Alt-4, because they're the only ones really that I feel I need to use. If I press the button on my stick that puts it back to the sort of standard view in the game, it does go back over to here, but I'm the pilot in the right-hand seat today. I'm pilot flying. Jack is not pilot flying, but I'm the first officer on this flight, so Jack is captain today. It's been great so far setting it up, and I'm amazed at how well it all works together, and I'm really excited to get on with this flight. I'll show you how the flight looks in our Navigraph in the charts. We're just going all the way down to Jersey today. It's a nice little curve. We have been cleared for runway 09er, I believe, so it seems like we should be alright. It does say that usually not in use there, but that says now that's gone green. Okay, said not in use earlier on, but still, I think we're going to be all good now. It looks like the arrival hasn't been plumbed in yet.
No, we'll do that in the air.
Oh, right, okay.
I did say that in the departure briefing.
I was trying to get your avatar to show up.
Oh, well. Right, okay, so are we ready?
I think so, yeah.
I will call for pushback and startup.
Roger that.
Foxtrot now, isn't it?
Ground Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, stand 52, information from Foxtrot requesting push and start.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, stand 52, push and start is approved. Foxtrot is correct.
Push and start approved, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
So,
I'll
as you
pre-plan
are
pushback.
flying, yeah, I will let you handle the pushback, and that should just start moving the aircraft for me. So, I'm just going to run through the pre-startup flow. So the APU is on, it's running, the gen is on, the thrust levers are idle, okay.
I've turned off the voices in my sim, by the way, because the 8 is coming through twice, so you will not see that. But we're going to have our pushback just now using toolbar pushback for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
And when we are pushing back, what's going to happen is you're going to call for the engine to start, and I will start the engine.
Roger that. Okay, they're ready to go. All doors and hatches closed, all ground equipment is removed. Parking brakes are set, they're going to lift the aircraft now. Let me know if it moves a little bit.
It may not on my screen. It does. It lifted the aircraft on my screen.
Yes!
I have no tug, so it's just like floating.
Okay.
That is
please
really
release
cool.
parking brake. Parking brake released.
Ignition is in start. Let me know when you want to start the engines.
Yep.
And we have started the clock.
Yep, pushing back. Let's start engine number 2, please.
Starting engine number 2.
Okay, engine start seems all good.
Yep.
Let's
We're just
start.
going to wait for N1 to stabilise, and then we'll start engine number 1. Or then we'll be ready.
Engine number 1, please.
Starting number 1.
Okay, looks like a good start on both.
Okay, just let that spool up.
When you've started the clock, by the way, is it the run bit at the bottom that you've done?
Yeah.
Yeah, not,
Yeah, so
not
what I've-
the chrono is the flight time and run is
Yeah,
when you've
so-
started pushing back.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take the APU bleed off, but it needs a couple of minutes before we can turn it off. Okay, are you ready for the before start checklist?
I am.
Probe and window heats.
I don't know because I was too busy outside looking at pretty stuff.
They're set to auto. Heading indicators and altimeters.
Yeah?
Do you want to do a quick flight control check?
Yep, can do. So
full left.
Yep, so what, for everyone wondering, we're going to be looking at this screen down here. So that white cross is where we have the controls all the way over to the left, all the way over to the right, all the way forward and all the way backwards, and it goes to the edge of this square. So yep, all
Just
good.
Quickly do your rudder as well. Full left, full right.
Full
Full
right. Full left.
Full left, lovely. Okay,
Yep.
so flight controls are free and correct. That is the before taxi checklist complete. Are you ready to taxi?
Yes, ready to taxi. Oh, what I do
Ground-
need to do here.
Ground Easy 19
is-
Charlie Juliet requesting taxi.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, taxi Alpha 1. Correction, Tom. Taxi holding point Charlie for runway 09 via Tango and Alpha.
Holding point Charlie for 09 via Tango and Alpha, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
On my controls here, my physical controls, obviously
Yeah.
the engine start switch is currently in off. Actually, I'm going to leave that.
Just leave them for now.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that. There's
Yeah,
there's no
we-
benefit to having them.
We don't want to flick them. Right, we
No.
have taxi clearance, so we're going to go to the end here.
Yep,
Right onto Alpha. We're going to go down to holding point Charlie, so we're basically going to go all the way to the end,
yep.
and there's a curve round to the right, so we get full length at 09. So
Okay.
when you're ready, taxi away, please.
Okay, I'm going to show everybody just very quickly what that means for us. So we are... Oh, we're not linked on the thing. There we are. We're here. So we're going to go right onto Alpha, all the way down, and Charlie is that one. So as Jack mentioned there, we're going to get full length. Parking brake is coming off. We're going to put the camera back where it should be, and we're going to start moving. Is the aircraft moving as beautifully as it should be for you?
Yes, it is, and the engines are spooling up.
Fantastic. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar indeed.
Wunderbar. This is actually like I'm surprised at how well this has worked and how quickly and easily it has worked.
I am. This is an open source piece of software that I have never tested before on a version that technically isn't supported. It's working perfectly.
Yeah.
Touch wood so far.
Absolutely.
I have no complaints. Are you doing EasyJet taxi or Ryanair taxi? Because you're doing 18.
This is you want a day off payment taxi speed,
okay.
according to Drew.
Gotcha. Well, some airlines, the captain will do the taxi and then give the control over to the first officer at takeoff.
Right.
So the captain lines it up and then basically gives control to the first officer as they go.
I'm just switching between my cameras just to see where the centre line is, and it seems like from my camera the centre line is where the button is in front of my thing. So is this Charlie on our left, or is that the next one? It's the next one, isn't it?
It's the next left.
Yeah.
So we're going to hold Charlie. He's probably going to pass us off to either Unicom or maybe ATC. I can't remember if we've got Eastern London, Manchester, so we may get ATC. So we're going to hold just on the left here.
Yeah.
We'll get the turn-offs on. We'll get the landing lights to extended.
Is a TMB 850 at the GA apron. Information Foxtrot, QNH 1020. Requesting startup for VFR departure to north.
What's the initial altitude set to? I've got it as 3,000.
3,000. Cross check.
Stand by. Break easy 19 at Charlie Juliet. Hold position, please. You passed the holding point.
Ah.
Oh.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet. Apologies for that. My scenery, my chart shows we're on the holding point, but we will hold position.
Roger, thank you. Break November Papa X-ray.
What?
No, that's where the holding point is in front of us, is it not?
Yeah, the
It's
line in my sim is there.
The line is in the wrong place.
Yeah, the line is in front of me, but in the sim it's further back. The painted line on the ground is in a different place to the holding point digitally. This is already sick though. This is so sick.
Are we ready for departure, by the way?
Yeah, I'm all good to go.
All stations just stand by 1 minute for controller coordination. Sorry about that.
Controller
No worries.
subordination?
Controller coordination. So he's probably talking to a controller. Because London North has just come on.
So he's
So
not
we're
in
able
there.
to-
19 at Charlie Juliet. You can contact London Control now. 133.705. Bye-bye.
133.705, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet. Apologies again for the overshoot. The painted lines on the MSFS World Update Liverpool are ahead of where the holding point is. Don't know if that was something you were aware of.
Yeah, no worries. I'll fly down.
133
705, wasn't it?
705.
No, not that side camera.
So we are going to have to fly the proper departure after takeoff, heading 210. So we're going to come around towards right-hand turn to 210. I will set that up in the autopilot once we're airborne. Initial climb 3,000 feet. Are you happy with that?
Yep, I'm just going to follow the flight director. So I don't follow the flight director, do I, actually? Because there is no flight director for that.
Photo 210.
Holy microphone. I'm going to put the heading in now, so it's on heading mode
Yeah.
of 210,
Yeah.
and that will kick in once we're airborne, and then the flight director will bring you round.
It's on 211 for me.
It's because I've gone one click too many.
Oh, right. I didn't know if it was just slightly out of sync.
London, good evening, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, holding short of Charlie at Liverpool to runway 09.
London Control, hello, KLM 933, climbing 340.
Did he not hear the previous aircraft call up?
Don't know.
He's probably...
Okay, about 3 or 4 people all checked in, one after the other. So let's go around in a circle then. So KLM 933, London Control, hello, Roger, and break, Easy 2169, London Control, Roger, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, London, hello, fire Charlie, line up, runway 09.
Fire Charlie, runway 09, line up, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
Right, so we can line up and wait.
on it. You have to be so soft with the throttles on this Thrustmaster thing.
Yeah, it does look to spool up quite badly.
The axis has got a very big curve to it, so I'm not sure whether there's some way I can sort that out.
Yeah, you can change that in the settings, but...
Oh,
we've gone
it.
hello. Right, come to a stop.
Yeah.
Because we're line up and wait. Lovely job.
It's not in the middle.
That's fine.
Oh, it is also almost in the middle.
Somewhat, we can adjust that. That's
I'm just
fine.
holding it on the brakes rather than parking brake at this point.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, runway 09, wind 0906 knots, clear for takeoff. ED19 Charlie Juliet, clear takeoff, runway 27.
09.
Oh, 09er. Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
Spooling.
Okay, spool to 50%. Then into flex, please.
Matt 23, contact London Control 120,
And
025.
take up power is set.
Going to
Man flex SRS runway auto thrust is blue. Airspeed is alive. .100 knots. V1 rotate. V2. Hang on, we've lost throttles. My throttles.
London, hello, squawk 2005.
Gear up.
Gear up. Your throttles.
Throttle to climb.
No, we need it in flex. My throttles. Why is it not going to flex? There we go. Climb thrust.
Climb. It's in climb.
Climb. Yep. Should we put the autopilot in? Let's bring it round to 210.
Yep.
11 Yankee, climbing flight level 300.
Autopilot is on. I've let go.
Lovely. And we need to put it in heading mode, which I don't know why it's not going into.
There we go. It's turning.
Yeah. We need to bring flex up, which I'll do.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, that was a interesting departure. The throttles.
ED19 Charlie Juliet holding 3,000 feet. Charlie Juliet, take the climb now, flight level 190. Flight level 190, ED19 Charlie Juliet.
Ryanair 3264 with you at
190 set, open climb, so we're going to go up to 190.
3264, London Control, hello, D10.
Holy fish tank microphone.
Send flight level 140, Ryanair 3264.
That's bad. That's really bad.
That's like you've put your microphone in the corner of a room 15 feet
Yeah.
away. Look at her go, Jack. We're both flying this plane.
Not 100% sure what happened, but the throttle seemed to spool back on takeoff. I don't know whether maybe I hit mine.
Ryanair 3264, because that's the base point you're about to on the Airbus A320neo micro.
We're inbound on Elvis right now. Ryanair 3264.
Roger. Confirm you're following the Airbus A320 micro, or are you following the flight plan that you filed, which is, well, not valid for this bit.
What did he just say?
Very good, that's hard for you.
Someone's got a flight plan that wasn't valid when I
Ryanair
started the
3264,
chrono.
what's your next waypoint after Airbus?
Ah, yeah.
Right, setting standard.
It appears to be off now, sorry.
Lights
Ryanair
on, sorry,
3264.
which I realised I never did.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
that
following
noise.
the standard of our routing. Okay, Ryanair 3264, fly heading 320 degrees.
I'm just go.
Fly heading 320 degrees, Ryanair 3264.
It's always the kids. I was observing at Stansted yesterday, and there was a kid came on. He can't have been more than 10 years old, but he was giving the right sort of.
Charlie Juliet, we were cleared on after departure heading 210. Okay. ED19 Charlie Juliet, resume navigation direct Staffer. Direct Staffer, ED19 Charlie Juliet.
I'll put that in.
Yep.
The miscommunication of what ground actually gave you. No worries about that. ED19 Charlie Juliet.
Nice.
Okay, so we're making a left turn.
Good evening, Amber 17, flight level 380.
So we're direct Staffer now,
Nice.
and we're into the climb.
Beautiful.
The only thing was the throttles went a bit weird, but
Yeah.
we dealt with that. It seemed to kick out the auto throttle for some reason, so I don't know why.
Right.
Roger. Sorry, Ephraim.
Going for the right call. That's cool.
with the,
Right.
Elvis
I think it's
micro.
time for some beauty shots, don't you?
Redirect.
Yep, that sounds good.
John,
I'll handle any
redirect.
extra altitudes. If we go up further, I'll just set it in the autopilot if you want to go get fancy shots.
Try outside control airspace. Herbert 68 Alpha, I'm guessing. Roger. Mantis Razor's online, so give him a call, please. 118.575, and he'll be able to get you in there. The 19 Charlie Juliet, redirect Helber. Redirect Helber, ED19 Charlie Juliet. Ryanair 3264, D7, flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair 3264.
ED311, descend to flight level 150.
tell you, I'm impressed by that controller, because isn't it the rule that you have to do everything below you? So if you go to tower, you do tower and ground and delivery. But
so he will do everything below him on airports that don't have controls. So East Midlands, Birmingham, he's got ATIS open for. So he's got quite a few airfields that he's now doing top-down control.
Oh my god, yeah, I can see. So he's EGTT. Wow.
So London North. So he's probably going to hand us off to Unicom in a minute.
Yeah.
Because London Centre isn't on.
Right.
But if London Centre's not on, he might also do Centre.
Yeah.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, contact London Control 120.025.
120.025, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
Ryanair 3264, contact Manchester Radar 118.575.
London, good evening, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet with you inbound Telba, flight level 190.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, London, roger.
Are we flight level 190 as our cruise or 290?
We should be
It's
290.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet,
there we go.
flight level 290.
There we go.
Flight level 290, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
Boom! You couldn't make that up. Right on cue.
290 set, open climb.
Right, pretty pictures time.
Start 498, thank you, reback correct. When you're ready, push and start is approved, cool protect.
Mate, this is actually so sick, isn't it? Like,
It is. I've been flight simming nearly 10 years. This is the coolest thing I've done in 10 years.
I'm so amazed at how easy it was to work it. Literally, I'll get the program up, everybody. It's literally this. So I've put a code in here that Jack has sent me, and that's it. That is it.
Yep.
We opened the thing at the same time. Jack connected. He's connected as an observer. So what he's done is he's done the same call sign in VPilot. So when you
it means if I do anything naughty, it goes under Chaz.
Yeah, basically. When you connect, you obviously put your call sign and your aircraft type in. Jack's just basically put an O at the end of the same call sign as observer. So his sim is not spawning a plane in for them to see, but he can still connect and speak to ATC and so on behalf of me as the pilot in control. So the fact that it can work like that is so cool, man. It's so sick.
It's something that's been in flight sim for a while, but it's been restricted to a certain number of add-ons. So the Aerosoft Airbus, the Majestic Dash 8 Q400 had it. This is the first time we've seen shared cockpit for multiple aircraft in a sim, and this is going to be native in MSFS 2024.
Mega.
It's on their roadmap. So at the moment, again, it's certain aircraft via the plugin. The Fly-by-Wire is one of them. The PMDG 737 is another. So
you can smack into runways as Ryanair together.
Exactly. Yeah. This is what I love about being able to do this in flight sim, is we can recreate a proper flight deck. It's so much more immersive than just flying on your own and doing everything yourself. So this is amazing. We're going to do more of this.
100%. 100%, and it just works out so well. I'm sat in the right seat. I've not done much, but I still love it.
Yeah,
and we're doing this at exactly the same time, and because we're in the same aircraft, I don't know, you share that experience a bit more. I've done a few flights with like Matt and Dan before when we first got into this, before doing things properly. We'd just fly in convoy and such, because you get to fly the plane yourself. It's quite cool, but I don't know, when you get into the nitty gritty like we are here with full procedures and ATC and so on, it's just really cool to be able to be in the same cockpit at the same time and see exactly the same things. We've got quite a crosswind there, 277 at 50 knots.
Yes, a good tailwind, so we're gonna be blown down to Jersey quite quickly. So I'm going to start arrival planning.
Okay, I'll pop onto the MCDU screen so I can see this. While you're doing that, I'm just going to quickly go and get a drink.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do the same, and then I'm going to plug it into the MCDU.
Roger that.
Actually, you go first.
Okay.
And then I'll go second, because then there's always someone with the plane.
Yep.
Good evening, Ryanair 512X.
I'm going to go and grab a drink. Your aircraft.
Thank you, darling. I mean, FM. I hope you're all enjoying watching this. I hope it comes out as a good video. Again, I'm so sorry about the issues earlier on with this microphone. Not a clue why OBS didn't have it plumbed in and ready to go. But we're here now. Really enjoying this. This is epic so far. I can't really describe. If you enjoy the sims like we do, then you'll know how cool this is and how enjoyable this is. It's such a cool feeling, man. If you get it, you get it. It's just really cool. Okay, we've hit our cruising altitude. As you can hear the overly American man announcing within the aircraft. 56 knot crosswind at the moment. Bit of a tailwind as well. We've hit 29,000 feet, everybody.
Easy 96 Charlie Alpha, reback correct. Brake, easy 311. Turn left, heading 100 degrees. Ryanair 51 Juliet X-ray, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Ryanair 5 and Juliet X-ray.
Okay, so Jack is back, so we're going to do some arrival prep now. It says enter destination data as well, so just about the right time.
It is
Easy
indeed.
19
So,
Charlie Juliet, route direct Sam, Monarch Unicorn 122.8, bye-bye.
Route direct Sam 122.8, easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
so we have just got a massive redirect. So
That's a big corner cut.
Easy.
that's a
Cleared
60-mile
island for
redirect. So
15.
we need to do arrival prep now. So if we go down to the MCDU,
Yep.
we're going into Jersey. Our arrival, we're going to be doing the ILS 08 with the. Let me just remind myself of the star.
Lelna, wasn't it? Or
Yep, there we go. And we're not going to have a via in, so that should now put our arrival in. I'm just going to go to plan mode on my side. So what it's doing is it's cutting the corner. What I may do, if we're on Unicom, I may do radar vectors for us just to give us a nicer curve onto the ILS.
yeah, because it
Give
will
us a bit
cut
more
the corner
time to
and be
prep.
a bit of a pain in the backside.
It will, and this is
Ryanair
a very.
51
Oh, I'm meant to be on Unicom, aren't I?
Climb flight.
What we'll probably do is we'll probably leave Alderney. We'll just make that swing a little bit bigger, so it's a nicer approach into runway 08.
Yeah.
Gives us a little bit more time to prep with it being a very short runway. Okay, so that is now in. Let me just do. I'm just going to do the performance data, and then we will be ready for the arrival briefing.
Yeah, so what we need to do there is look at the barometric pressure, which is 1013.
Is it?
QNH for me says 1013. Temperature 11.
Oh yeah, it's 101, 1013. It's very rare you get a QNH which is standard pressure. It's 11 degrees.
Winds 100 at 19.
It's going to be a very windy landing.
Mm-hmm.
The minimums today, let me open up the ILS charts. We are going to be doing a straight in landing. It's 471 on the Barrow.
Oh wow, okay.
For the purposes of Chaz and maybe not the video, I will share my screen in Discord and show you where to find that value.
Let me bring Discord in.
If you open my stream.
Yep, got it.
So this is your ILS chart, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So down the bottom here, you'll always have minimums.
Ah.
So you've got straight in landing runway 08, you're a decision height. So the first value here is your Barrow, the second value is your radio.
Right, okay.
So obviously they're different because you have runway elevation.
Yeah.
Usually. So here it's quite simple, there's one value. If I just do Heathrow for example, because Heathrow is much more complicated. If I do the ILS for, let's go Cat 3 ILS for 09 right. That's really not what I wanted, but we'll go with it. Can you see there's different
50.
values here?
Yeah.
So you'll 9 times out of 10 be doing a Cat 3A ILS, so the decision height is 50. That's radio. I think if it gives one value, it's radio. So it's 50 feet radio.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because me and Pete had been trying to put in values for the Barrow before at 200 and 100, and it had always said out of range. So I suppose that
what you'll probably find is you're putting a barometric height in that's lower than the runway elevation, because the MCDU will know the runway elevation.
Yeah. No, thank you. That'll be in the video so people can learn.
Lovely. Okay, so we are now approaching Southampton. We're now 80 miles from top of drop.
80 miles.
80 miles, yeah. It's a very quick flight, this, especially with the winds that we've got today. So, are you ready for the arrival briefing?
Yeah, go for it.
Jersey, we're going to be coming in ILS runway 08. It's going to be your landing. I will be assisting you with some radio vectors onto the runway if we stay on Unicom. Obviously, if we go onto ATC, we'll be following ATC instructions. Only altitude restriction looks to be flight level 200 at Lelna. I will check that's in the MCDU in a moment. That will be our initial descent. We will then descend further down towards the ILS intercept once we are past Lelna. There's a possible, if we need to, we can hold Alderney and Shutdown shark, but I don't foresee any reason to. I also don't foresee much traffic in the area. Things to be aware of about Jersey Airport: we're going to need all the braking we can, so medium auto brake, full reverse for the stop.
Yep.
And if we need to go around, we need to make a decision to pretty quickly. At any point in the approach, if I say I have control, you say you have control, and you hand over controls to me.
Yep.
I can also initiate a go around. So if I say go around, you need to put it into toga power, bring the nose up so we start climbing. I will reconfigure the aircraft, flaps 2 and gear up. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Is there any questions?
None at all. All good.
Excellent.
All good. What is our landing speed today? Is that in performance?
That will be in, if you go to 125, if we go back to here, it's going to be, looks at approach speed of 122, so we're going to be quite slow today.
Where's 122 on that screen?
Bottom left, can you see VAP?
Oh,
So you've got VAP and
it's
VLS.
out of sync for me. See, I've gone on to the next page. You went back to that one.
Yeah. Are you on the approach page now?
Now I'm on it.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's go around for me.
Yeah, so
There's
there's...
obviously been a bit of desync somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I see app, 122.
122. Okay, lovely. The flight plan now.
Oh,
Is that on the flight plan page for you?
London Centre, please contact me on 129.430, London Centre said.
Was it 129.430?
430, yeah.
430. Okay, yeah, because you get the contact me's.
Okay.
London Control, good evening, EV19 Charlie Juliet with you, flight level 290, 5 miles from Sam.
EV19 Charlie Juliet, London Control, hello, when ready, descend flight level 200, level by Lelna.
Flight level 200, level by Lelna, EV19 Charlie Juliet. Okay.
So we have a descend when ready,
Okay.
which basically means, and I need to put the altitude constraint in Nelna because it hasn't got it.
Oh, how would you do that?
Okay, sorry, so where it says Nelna on
Yep.
the page,
Control,
click the button on the right, this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Clear there we go, so the altitude constraint, this is how it is, so you,
Right, so you can already tell
20,000.
it what you want to be down to by that
Yeah.
point.
and then it will put that in, and then if you look on the ND, it'll appear, so if you look on my ND you can see the Nelna.
Yes.
20,000 in the MCP. We're going to get everyone sat down because we're flying into
Roger,
some clouds as well.
170
There's a good amount of ATC coverage on the way down today.
Yeah, it's nice actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost constant, which is really good. It's exactly what we could have hoped for. Especially
Yeah.
the fact that we had ground at Liverpool as well.
It's been pretty good. So this guy is London South. He's literally been on 2 minutes. So
He came on and asked us to contact him. Look at that, we've only got a few more waypoints left. Flipping heck.
Yep.
We have absolutely caned it down. It feels like we've been in the air for 10 minutes. I suppose it is a 50-minute airtime flight. Look at this weather though. Look at the...
Yeah.
It's just a grey sky. It doesn't even look like the plane's moving. It is just pure grey skies all the way down.
When you're ready, you can put it into descent mode. Your pilot flying, so you can make the choice as to whether you can.
How do I do that?
The altitude button.
Oh right, so I pull it out, don't I?
Yeah, so you put that into descent mode.
So I'll do that now if that's alright.
Yep, that's fine. So we are starting our descent a bit early, but that's not always a bad thing. So just make sure it's in descent mode as opposed to open descent mode. So
what did I do wrong?
So if you click below the button, it puts it into open descent. If you click it above the button, it pushes it in, which is descent mode, and you get the little...
Oh, so the aircraft is managing that.
Yeah. So
Right,
what
okay,
happens-
I thought we told it to do it by pulling the button out rather than pushing it in. I remember that Drew told me this when we went to the simulator, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, is in this video. We had a little example of you push it in as if to say, hand it to the aircraft, like, that's yours now, or you pull it towards you to say, no, that's mine.
Yep, so pulling towards you, that's open descent. So
Yeah,
that's saying, I want to descend basically as fast as the aircraft can while maintaining speed.
Yeah.
Whereas
you're telling it to prioritise getting to that height and not worry about everything else.
Exactly. Whereas with descent, the aircraft's managing it, so you'll actually see the engines are still relatively spooled up to maintain the speed because we're not descending that fast.
No, we're at 89.5%.
Flying into quite a nice headwind as well.
Yeah, 49 knots.
Yeah, we're sat about 75% M1, so it's using the engines fairly hard.
Wait, 75%?
Yeah, I've got 75%.
On the N1?
Yeah.
I've got 65. Interesting.
I mean, as long as
737 via Juliet 1, line at 08,
it's right for you, it doesn't really matter.
You're looking on the ECAM, yeah? The top two dials.
Yeah, the top two dials.
N1, yeah, 64.7 I've got.
I got 74.9.
Ooh! What have you got in terms of the top right? I've got climb 89.8.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
What's your EGTs? Second dials down.
601 593.
Okay. The engines don't sync.
Interesting.
Okay, what's your wins?
On the ND?
Yeah.
276 at 4.5.
What's the
Mac?
Mac number?
0.703.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just the engines. As long as the aircraft is performing in the same way, it's just there's a tiny discrepancy in the engines.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is the thing. This is what we're figuring out, everybody. This is it. This is like a live test of this in terms of a video.
In hindsight, a live test on VATSIM was a bit stupid, but I find flying very boring.
This is f***ing sick. I'm so excited about this. I've just hit myself in the head with the clipboard and I've not thought about it. Like I said just a moment ago when Jack was away, if you get this, you get this. If not, we may seem like we're going a bit mad because it doesn't even look like we're moving. We're just in a grey space. It looks like we're parked in a studio and not going anywhere. But honestly, with everything that's going on, all the ATC that's going on, and it's just, this is so sick. Honestly, I love this. Anyway, I'm gonna do some pretty pictures now.
Shuttle 502.
Shuttle 502, go ahead.
502, you need to listen. Turn left heading 320 degrees. Rim to 1 November arrival.
320 degrees and rim to 1 November arrival. Shuttle 502.
Hamid said in flight level 140.
Griffin 2865 London, landing 08 right, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80 for 08 right, and may maintain high speed given the traffic margin 2865.
That's approved. Victor Roger. Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, Mighty Unicom.
1 to Unicom, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
Right, so we're back on Unicom, so we can basically do what we like.
So you said something there about the aircraft dived through the profile. It suddenly decreased really quickly.
It went through the profile. We went down to 4,000 feet per minute descent rate, and then it's pulled itself back. So not quite sure what's happening. Right, I'm going to continue the descent right down to the ILS intercept, which is 2,000 feet at Jersey. So what's going to happen here? So we have an altitude restraint at Lelna. So it knows about this. It's going to stop us at flight level 20. We're going to hold flight level 20 until we're past Lelna. But it's now set 2,000 in here. It knows about it. And can you see descent is blue on your PFD?
Yes.
So it's queued. So as we go through the altitude restraint, it will now continue the descent. Then after Alderney, we'll do some vectors.
Mega.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, inbound Lelna for ILS 08, currently flight level 200. We'll continue with updates as we go down Jersey traffic.
Just be aware we're going to have traffic off to our left, currently same level as us. They look to be ascending. That's speedbird 1341.
Yeah. I expected performance issues, lag, the aircraft handling weird. There's tiny discrepancies between the controls.
There's no packet loss at all, because I can see the packet loss. There's nothing.
It's just mad.
It is, isn't it?
And the fact that, the only main issue we've had was the throttles, which went a little bit weird.
Which could have just been me touching my throttles, because they're very sensitive.
We're breaking through into some sunshine now, which is pretty.
Yes, we are. Question is, would you like to do the return?
I would like to do another leg.
We can do a full rotation back to Liverpool.
Yeah, I think that would be quite cool.
And you can split it into 2 videos then, I guess, can't you?
Yeah.
While we're in the sim and everything's set up, we might as well. It's only going to be another hour and a bit to do a second flight, so... Jack
knows, you see. Jack knows.
Yeah.
He knows the ball ache of setting up content.
I also know the ball ache of setting up flight sim. Well, I know I can get you to smash out 2 videos and there's not going to be that much more.
It's very true.
Might as well.
So you can see here on this little progress on the iPad, everybody, we are really, really close now. And we are, well, 90% done with this flight. I cannot believe that it's only taken this long to get all this. It's been remarkable, to be honest with you, how quickly it has happened.
Yeah.
One thing as well that I like is I'm just now thinking in my head about the return.
Yeah.
In terms of the flight plan and everything and getting that in,
yeah,
it's just a case of doing it in sim brief. We could stay in the sim, couldn't we? We don't have to
we
jump
don't
out.
even need to exit the sim.
Yeah.
Reload it into sim brief into the EFB, and we go again.
So we stay in the aircraft.
Yep.
We do exactly what they would do in the real world.
Yeah. The only difference is we just reconnect to VPilot with a different call sign.
Yeah. Yeah, we disconnect very quickly, reconnect very quickly, and that's it.
Exactly.
We do not leave the aircraft.
Exactly.
That's remarkable.
Easy 19 Charlie Juliet Jersey traffic at flight level 150 for 2,000 feet, ILS 08. We're going to be doing some vectors onto the ILS Jersey traffic.
We're going to go turn right to, let's do 240 for now.
Yep.
So heading mode 240, we'll keep it in descent, vertical speed of 1800.
When does the barrow go back out of standard? Does that flashes for us on the PFD, doesn't it?
It does. Let me just check the transition altitude for Jersey. 5,000 feet.
Okay. There's a little decimal place next to our aircraft. 6R. What does that mean?
Not a clue, to be honest. I don't know.
Could it be something to do with how many miles we are from the plan that it's telling us to be on?
Potentially, yes.
Because we're getting further and further away, but the countdown is slowing down now. We're turning along it.
So I've just turned left a little bit.
Yeah.
To start bringing us round. So the landing lights are now on at 10,000 feet. And this should slow down to 250 knots, but it's not. So I'm going to have to do that manually, which is a bit annoying.
So you're putting that in up there, yeah?
Yeah. So I've now put that in on the MCP.
Yeah, that is that screen there.
Sorry, I've sort of started flying the aircraft.
No, it's all right. It's interesting to know it all because I get to see the procedure. That's why we're here doing it like this.
So we're flying over Guernsey at the moment.
Everybody say hello to Ben Hackerson.
So where do we need to be at 2,000? Let me just check the charts.
Holy your shoes are shiny.
What, on my avatar?
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, they... Christ, I didn't know I did wall chrome.
The ECAM is telling us that this landing is going to be lit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's going to be lit, mate.
The landing lights are out. So we'll try and get under the glide, because then that gives us a chance.
Yep.
I will also start to slow the aircraft down a little bit more.
Roger.
I'm also going to alarm the localizer, because we're going to start to fly towards it now.
Okie dokie. I've just circled my mouse around that button to show everyone what you mean.
Basically, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to get us low, and then I'm going to stop us, basically.
Yeah, then just rather get low sooner than...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get low, get down. So we're now going to come through the glide slope, so it should be on your landing system that we're now level with the glide slope, but we should descend through it.
Yeah, we are doing. The purple diamond is moving past us.
Yeah, exactly. So what we can now do is get below it. Once we're now below it, so as the speed comes down, once it gets through 230, I can get flaps 1 out.
Yeah.
As I can get flaps 1 out, that will help bring the speed down a little bit more as well. But just purely because of the descent rate, it's struggling to bring the speed down at the moment.
So we're going to probably be vacating at Golf at the end of the runway, and then taxiing stand 5 via Alpha we're going to go to.
Okay, we're going to go for stand 5 via Alpha. Okay, glad you have a plan for that. Because that's your bit.
Just thought I'd check. I've written it down on my little notepad for when we get in.
That's not a problem. Okay, so we're now on usually with ILS intercepts you want to be within 40 degrees of the heading or the course for the intercept. So at 120 we're within 40 degrees. We've just come through 2,500.
Yeah.
So as we intercept, we're going to get a left turn. We're about to shallow out actually because we're about to hit we just hit 2,000 here. So we're going to hold 2,000. We'll get localizer capture. So this is now going to be our opportunity to start slowing down. So we're now coming through 230. So can you see on your PFD there's like an orange mark at 230? So that tells you the point where you can put the flaps down. So I'm now going to go flaps 1.
Did not know about that.
What, the flap speeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the flap speeds appear on your PFD.
I did not know that at all.
So for some reason we've flown completely through the glide slope.
Yeah, it's gone straight, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not put us on the glide slope, which is really frustrating.
Yeah, I can see the runway now as well. Maybe it's because we were too low underneath it. We're catching up with it again though. It's coming back to us now.
I just hope it now doesn't fly through again. Right, okay, I'm going to bring the speed right down to 160. I'm going to actually bring it right down to approach speed. So I'm going to activate, confirm approach, flaps 2, gear down.
Oh, the lever's gone back up on my end.
It's flown. Yeah, the gear's going down. We're now going down on the glide slope. So this is going to be quite a... it won't do an auto land, so...
To alarm you, gear is still up at my end.
Gear is down on my screen.
I'm going to make sure I bring the gear down at my end as well.
Chelsea traffic show. Radio check.
We need to do a go around here.
Yeah?
Yeah, gear up.
Yep.
Easy 19 Charlie, Juliet, ILS 08, we're doing a go around Jersey traffic.
So gear's now going to come up. I'm going to go flaps 1. What the is this aircraft doing?
I think we went too low under that
yeah,
the glide slope,
hang
and
on.
it didn't want to
We've got big problems here. We're about to stall.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put my throttles up as well?
We should be at Toga, but I can't get the front down. There we go. We're coming down.
I've just started putting the nose down.
Did you start putting the nose down?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't doing anything for me.
Interesting. Do you want me to bring the throttles back a bit?
Yeah, so if you can go now back to climb thrust, we're going to go up to 4,000 feet.
Okay, I'll hand fly the aircraft.
Yeah, if you can just hand fly the aircraft while I set up the MCP.
Yep, no problem.
We're going to make a left turn.
We're dropping a lot of speed again.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's going to rest.
Is auto throttle on, yeah?
Yeah, auto throttle's on,
sound.
so it should hold it at this speed now.
Yeah.
Right, I've just put the autopilot in, so it should now take us round.
Okay.
Flaps up, just for now.
Okay.
Actually, we'll keep flaps 1.
Nicely handled. Nicely handled.
Yeah.
I think the main issue there was just the discontinuity between what the aircraft was doing at my end and your end.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm actually going to speed it up a little bit.
It just passed through the glide slope. It just wasn't.
It didn't take the glide slope.
Anything at all, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't like it. I don't know why.
I don't think we intercepted it at the right point because we went too far underneath it.
No, I think you're right. So let's make a left turn.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie, Juliet, making a left turn to 270, altitude 4,000 feet. We're going to go for another shot at the ILS 08, Jersey traffic.
Jersey traffic, keep clear of runway 08, shot 4 vector 6 now and runway 08, Jersey traffic.
So someone else at Jersey?
He was coming in behind us, so...
Ah, okay.
He's now turning onto the ILS, so he'll probably come up on our thing. Shuttle for Victor is doing his approach at the moment, so he should be
on our left.
Oh, I can see him. I can see the lights. He's just about to come over the start of the island to our left. He'll be out of view of our flight deck at the moment. I have no idea why that didn't capture properly, to be honest.
Like I say, I think we were just too far below it.
But it should capture. It should take it.
Yeah, like once we sort of hit the bottom of it. So if you think of it like the bottom of a staircase going down, if you walk underneath the staircase, you're eventually going to hit it, and then
it just didn't want to play ball for some reason. So okay, there's another EasyJet coming in behind us, but he's at 20,000 feet, so we've got a few minutes to play with yet.
Yeah.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, heading left 160 for intercept ILS 08, Jersey traffic.
Jersey traffic, shuttle 4 vector vacated 08, Jersey traffic.
Roger, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet.
Yeah, clear to land, mate.
What did he say?
He said you're cleared to land.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so everything else looks good. We just need to get the flaps and the gear down. So, do you want to do? Should we do? Let's do flaps 2.
Could we ask him what gate he's taking?
Oh,
what did he say?
He just said good luck with the landing. Oh, we're going to fly through the intercept. If we do that, so we need to turn right again. Jersey's f***ing tricky, you know. Okay, so we're now in nav mode, so it's going to take us direct to the intercept point.
Yeah.
I'm going to reduce speed to 160.
God, these passengers are going to throw up in the back here, Jack.
I don't give a I'm getting them down. Apologies for swearing. I'm getting them down.
Oh, it's alright, I'll be beeped out. They're all
Gear
a bunch
of Gear down, flaps 3.
Gear is not down at my end.
Go outside.
That's something we need to. That's something we need to see.
If it's out, if you go outside, is it down?
No, it wasn't. So I've just made sure it is now at my end.
Okay. Is it coming down on your end?
It is down at my end, yes.
Okay, that's good.
That's something that we've learned we need to synchronise is gear.
Which is weird because it brought it up.
Yeah, but did you press it as well as I did? Because I pressed it as well when we left.
Ah, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
so the gear doesn't sync on this. That's good to know. Approach mode is active. The glide slope is coming in. We're going to get the intercept hopefully in a minute. Famous last words.
Yeah, I was going to say, it should start turning left any moment now.
Localizer is captured.
Hey, it's turning.
Okay, it's turning. It's turning.
Hey!
I will celebrate when the glide slope works.
What are we looking for then with the glide slope?
Right, glide slope captured, and it should start a descent. Hand flight, it hasn't started a descent.
No, it is coming down.
Is it?
No.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, my aircraft.
Hand flight, your aircraft, flaps full. You're going to have to chase the glide slope.
Yeah, that's fine. Nosing it down slightly.
Yeah.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet. We're going for a visual runway 08, 2,000 feet, 4 miles to run, Jersey traffic.
For some reason, it took a second for me to have any sort of control there.
Yeah, it's probably your controls doing its thing.
So I need to chase those purple diamonds.
Don't sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pull up.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't like
Don't
hearing
sink.
that.
Don't sink.
Right, your speed is set,
Don't sink.
so now we're on the
Don't
glide
sink.
slope.
Yeah.
Don't sink. Don't
Your speed
sink.
is set.
Don't sink.
She's all yours.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
Oh,
sink.
shut up.
Don't
How do we
sink.
get it to shut up?
Don't sink. Don't sink.
It's saying don't sink to
Don't
me.
sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Thank you.
There we go. I just turned it off and on again.
A bit
Right, 1,000
below.
feet.
It's a bit below.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, short final runway 08,
Don't
Jersey
sink.
traffic.
Don't sink.
Ah, you-
Don't sink.
Right, I've just turned off the ground proximity warning system, so I'll have to enable that in a minute.
Okay. A little bit high now.
Awesome job so far, Chaz.
Thank you, mate. A little bit low.
I'd say you're bob on at the moment. You want to come in a bit low because we want to get in early, so...
Yeah. It's weird landing it this way. 100
Yeah.
above?
100 above.
It's a bit weird landing it on this side of the aircraft.
So
I
it's,
don't know where the
it's,
center
it's,
line is.
it's your call when it says minimums.
Yeah.
If you want to continue, say continue.
I feel fine.
Go, continue.
Yep, continue, sorry.
Lovely, no worries.
50, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Reverse is coming
Okay.
on.
Roll out, reverse the screen, auto brake. You're going to have to use some brakes, I think. Auto brake wasn't on for some reason. There we go.
Reverse is stowed.
Reverse is stowed. Lovely job.
Vacating to the right. Hey, we're not vacating at Golf at all. We're vacating at Foxtrot.
Speed brakes in, flaps up. APU starts because it's a short taxi.
Braking, manual braking.
Landing lights off. Where have we vacated? Foxtrot.
Jersey traffic, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet vacated at Foxtrot, Jersey traffic.
Oops.
What?
That's alright, I flicked me flight stick.
Oh.
Don't flick my camera view. Right.
We'll just taxi straight there if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Via Alpha to stand 5.
Why'd you put it in flex?
Hey?
It's just gone into flex. We may need to reload the aircraft. It's gone into alternate law, which basically means the fly-by-wire is broken.
See, yeah, me and Pete have had that a few times when I've departed out of somewhere. You might have seen that in my videos. So we're going to try and go for stand 5. I don't think stand 5 was taken before. Well, I'll tell you what, it's an interesting practice of procedure there on that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. I haven't had to do a go-around for a little while.
Welcome to... That's the first go-around I've ever had there. No, it's not, actually. I did one in my last video. Has shuttle taken stand 5? I believe.
It's either
they
5
may
or
have
6. If he has, we'll go probably stand 4, or we can go round to stand 7.
We'll go to the stand in front, stand next to him, to his left.
Okay. Next left.
Yeah, it looks a little bit close to me, that. But
No, that should be fine. Because we're parking a bit further back, so... Lights off. Your APU is available, so we can do engine shutdown straight away. And then I'm going to try and work out how to clear failures. You can come a little bit more left and a little bit more forwards.
Yeah, I'm just letting it roll on the external camera just to check.
Ah, okay, you're on the external camera. Cool.
And we'll go about there.
Lovely. Do you want to set parking brake?
Yep. Parking brake is set.
Parking brake is set, I agree. Okay, the aircraft is nosing up for no reason at all.
Really?
Yeah, it is on my screen. Engine's off. I have no idea what's just happened. I've just got a myriad of issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you got a master...
No.
Master warning?
No, nothing at all.
I think the plug-in's broken, to be honest.
There's no information lost on it though, is there? 0% packet loss.
0% packet loss, so... Oh, hang on.
Oh.
If I take control...
What was that?
I took control.
It's just gone full rudder left. Yeah, it just went full left rudder for me then, and then if I...
Yeah, if I now give you control...
Yeah. Now it's the other way around. Whoa.
Now I take control. I probably just need to reset the you control server. So if I stop the server, you can do your outro, and then we can set it up again.
Well, thank you very much, Jack. That was an absolute joy and a great example of procedure as such. We had to really think on our feet there, and obviously we've been tested a little bit with what now works with this aircraft and what doesn't, but I think you'll all agree that was a really good test of it. We're on the ground here at Jersey as Golf Uniform Zulu Hotel November, Easy 19 Charlie Juliet, and we're going to be doing the return leg in the next episode. We're going to be recording that in just a few minutes' time, so we're going to print another one of these out. We're going to get the aircraft prepared to go again. We're going to get everybody deboarded now as well, which is something I'm actually just going to set up to happen while we're at least looking here. We're going to get everybody off. We're going to begin deboarding. We're actually going to get our services on first, though. We're going to get the front door. We're going to get the jet bridge. We're also going to get a fuel truck, ground power unit, and the front door cargo and baggage truck as well. So everything will now arrive around us, I hope. Then again, I don't have GSX, so probably none of that is going to show up. So we'll just have to pretend that that is happening. We're going to go to the payload. We're going to get everybody off the plane as well, deboard all passengers. Oh, right, okay, so it doesn't become... Oh, yeah, so it is starting to deboard them all. Not sure what else to really say, to be honest, but that was very enjoyable for the first leg here to Jersey. We're now going to fly back to Liverpool, so we're going to make a note of the time and everything. Do it as the same sort of time of day, maybe like half an hour or an hour later when the turnaround would be completed. But thanks, as always, to Jack as well. It's been a real learning experience for me, and of course thank you to everybody for watching. We will both see you all in the next episode.